let's get back in. We're just over 9 hours in. We were through to the 3rd floor of the Cipher, well, the ONBS building. We go straight down. Looks like we can finally get that item now. That's below the lady who was in this room earlier getting ready. We get 1 revive. And keep going back out of the room, go into the next room over. Oh, this is actually a healing machine on the right side. It's a good place to actually heal. So we know we can come back here and heal later. On the 3rd floor. We'll save here too, just because we're next to a heal spot. We go through the next one down, next door down. That was where the lady and the girl were. Cipher peon, you lot! 1 peep out of you and you'll be sorry. Hola! This is Cipher peon Dilly, D-I-L-L-Y. Alright, first up is a level 19 Gulpin. The Gulpin is an interesting Pokemon. It's a poison type Pokemon. And then there's also a Mareep. So level 19 Gulpin, level 18 Mareep is an electric type Pokemon. Let's go ahead and hit Gulpin with Confusion because Psychic is good against poison. We'll use Feint Attack on Mareep. $151 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon for beating the Gulpin. Houndoom now fires off the attack. Taking out Mareep is going to give us 112 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon. Okay, let's use, so Love Disc is a level 20 water type Pokemon. Blossom is a level 21 grass and poison Pokemon. Actually, no, it's just a grass type Pokemon. I think, yeah. So actually, never mind, it's just grass type Pokemon. We'll use that Confusion and Blossom. We'll use Feint Attack on Love Disc. Confusion on Blossom, Feint Attack on Love Disc. Let's wrap it up against these 2 Pokemon. $414 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon. Love Disc has been beaten. 235 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon. Taking out the Love Disc. We've beaten out Dilly, who says, "You startled me! You threw me off my battle plan." 840 G for winning. Okay, we win. Candy says, "Yay! Thank you for saving us!" And then the mom says, "We were alone, my daughter and I. We had no idea what would become of us. Thank you very, very much." We keep going right and down through that door. Hey now, this is where we keep our props. We can't have you getting hurt here, so beat it. Uh-huh. So that's Cipher Peon. I wonder who's going to be the one hurting. Huh? What do you want, kid? Stay out of the way if you don't want to get hurt. Alright, level 19 Furret, as well as a level 20 Zigzagoon. They're both normal type Pokemon. We'll just use our normal Confusion and Feint attack moves. Doesn't really matter what we use on which here. $127 EXP for each non-shadow Pokemon. We're taking out this Zigzagoon. Furret's still in. Furret has Fury Swipes. Alright, let's use... so Togetic is in. Togetic eventually becomes a fairy-type Pokemon in later games, but in this, it is just a normal and flying-type Pokemon, not a fairy and flying. So... again, we just keep using the same kind of moves. Furret also has Quick Attack. Playable. $235 EXP for each of our non-shadow Pokemon taking out the Furret. Delibird is now in. The Delicious Bird is an ice and flying type Pokemon. It's level 21, so it's a little higher level. Again, we'll just take them out one by one. Delibird's down, 411 EXP for each of our non-shadow Pokemon. $231 EXP for each of our non-shadow Pokemon for taking that out. Espeon leveled up. That's cool. Edlos says, yeah! So Cipher Peon Edlos, E-D-L-O-S, 840G for winning. That is a clear. We can actually go through and pick up the HP up now, because we're not blocked by this guy from you picking it up. The guy says, what was that all about? I thought they were filming some special effects scenes. Okay. We can go through, and then on the top right, there's this guy next to the bookshelf who says, my goodness, what a racket. I wish they'd keep things a little quieter. So he's no clue what happened. We might as well go back to the machine and heal here. Alright, now let's go up to the 4th floor, and then we get stopped. Cipher Peon jumps down. I'm pretty darn tough, I tell you. Be ready to be creamed. Cipher Peon Lobar would like to battle. Lobar. Level 20 Sneasel and a level 19 Yanma. Sneasel is a dark and ice type Pokemon level 20. Yanma is a bug and flying type level 19. So we don't want to use any psychic moves on Sneasel, it's not going to work. We could use one on Yanma. Try to take that out first, in any case. $298 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon for taking out Yanma. Misdreavus in. Misdreavus is a Ghost-type Pokemon weak against actually Psychic and Dark-type moves. So this Faint attack will just hit it with one go, level 20 Misdreavus down, 315 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon for taking out Misdreavus. Houndoom has leveled up to level 27, has learned Bite as a move. That's cool. Bite's a good move. So look at Faint Attack, draws the target close and strikes without fail. Faint Attack is a better move, really. We can just replace, well, Like, I'm tempted to likely replace Roar as a move. Bite and Faint Attack are kind of close. I think Bite's actually the best move now. We'll replace Roar because Roar doesn't really do anything. Alright, we have a chance to catch the Shadow Pokemon. The Shadow Pokemon is a Duskull. Sneasel uses Scratch. Alright, here's going to be an interesting fight, because we got to figure out what won't knock out Duskull. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use Bite on Sneasel. Dark versus Dark. Because if we use any Dark or Psychic move against Duskull, we're going to knock it out. We can use Ember against Duskull to not knock it out. That could work. Because it does lower damage this way. Because we win a shot at catching it. Duskull using the Shadow Hole. Espeon can't escape. Well, and Houndoom can't escape. Well, we were not escaping anyway, so we will use Bite on Sneasel, and on Houndoom's turn, we're gonna start throwing balls at it because even a normal Ember move could knock it out on a critical hit. So let's start throwing at Duskull. So gradually chipping away at Sneasel. Reflect is on. Duskull using Shadow Wave as a move. Super effective against Espeon and Houndoom. We'll use Espeon's turn to throw the Pokeball this time against Duskull. Because we could use Ember on Sneasel, perhaps. take it out that way. Whoa, that's a big critical hit on Houndoom. Sneasel's down 282 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon. Duskull keeps using Shadow Wave as a move. I'm just afraid of knocking out Duskull. It's like because we can't use Confusion or Bite or Tackle or Quick Attack from Espeon. Confusion's super effective, Bite super effective, Tackle and Quick Attack have no effect. So it makes sense to throw Pokeballs from Espeon's turn. If we really want to push it, we can try one Ember move on Duskull and hope it doesn't critical hit. But I don't know. It did not critical hit on the second Ember, so that's good. So we get one more shot at it. We can throw the ball while it's at red HP. That's ideal. Okay, we'll just throw balls at it. Now, every turn until we catch it. And call with the other Pokemon. We have caught Shadow Duskull. We've beaten Cipher Peon Lobar, who says, "What's going on here? What's a tough guy like you doing here?" We got 880 G for winning. Spot monitor is responding. Okay, we may be able to go for another one. Let's go ahead and heal first, at least. And save, because we just caught a shadow. Just having fun with some of these wild Pokemon encounters right now. Just because we can, right? Okay, we'll go back down and try to go for the catch. Just heading down all the way back to the first floor, out of here. Alright, let's see where it might be. We'll go to all the Poke spots. And the K-Poke spot, they ate the food, but they ate the Poke Snack, but there's nothing else. Alright, we'll go back. Oh, there's another. Numel can be purified. Hooray. Let's see if we can get the other wild Pokemon catch first. Going to the Poke spots. Again, we can also... Well, didn't really see anything around. That's fine. We will go back towards the HQ lab and purify Numel. Spot monitor is responding, really? We'll check it later. Alright, we will put in Numel. There's a Pokemon that's ready to open its heart. Let's do it. Numel has been purified. Numel opened the door to its heart. Numel regained the move Takedown. Numel regained the move Charm. Numel obtained a ribbon. Okay, we can switch that out now. We can put a Carvanha in now. Into the party. Alright, let's head back. We'll see if there's anything else with the Pokestops. Let's keep looking around. Nope, still nothing at this Pokestop. Pokespot. Not seeing anything. Oasis Pokespot. Yeah, it's gone. This one's gone, but I think I have like one snack left. Alright, let's head back to Pyrite Town and go beat some Pyrites. Or whatever. Alright, let's head back into ONBS. And we are going to go back up, now that we're through ONBS, we'll go up back to the 3rd floor, towards the stairs up to the 4th floor, and that we'll save again at that point, and then keep moving. Alright, going up to the 4th floor. We are up to the 4th floor. Detro. Oh, Yo-Yo! D-E-T-R-O. These guys suddenly came here and they were really mean. I tried to make them stop, but... Alright, let's keep going. Hold it, Cipher Peon says. I can't let you get past here. Cipher Peon Feldas would like to battle. F-E-L-D-A-S. Kadabra and Fluffy with 2 A's. Both level 22. Kadabra is a psychic type Pokemon. Fluffy with 2 A's. F-L-A-A-F-F-Y. Interesting spelling. Is an electric type Pokemon. Let's go. Let's use Confusion on Fluffy. We'll use Faint Attack on Kadabra because Dark is better than Psychic. $340 EXP for each non-Shadow Pokemon for taking Kadabra. Fluffy using a Thunder Shock as a move. Vigoroth is now in level 21, a normal type Pokemon. We'll use Confusion on Vigoroth, I guess, level 21. Fluffy will just wipe out with the remaining Faint Attack, I guess. It doesn't really matter. They are fine. Espeon gained, and also Houndoom gained. Each of them, non-Shadow Pokemon, gained 274 EXP. Okay, Shadow Pokemon attempt here. A Ralts. Vigoroth is getting pumped. We will use Confusion on Vigoroth. Actually, let's use Quick Attack on Ralts. We don't want to knock it out. We'll use Faint Attack on Vigoroth. $283 EXP for each non-Shadow Pokemon, taking out the Vigoroth. Alright, we'll use another... Could do a Quick Attack on this level 20 Ralts, but it's like so close to the bar, I'm afraid I'm gonna knock it out. We'll just use Call, and then we'll start throwing Pokeballs out. Risky to do a Quick Attack. I'll do one. It could knock it out. I hope it doesn't. We'll keep throwing balls at it otherwise. Ralts was caught. Cipher Peon Feldas has been defeated. This is not right. You get 920G for winning. Detro, thanks for helping me. Thanks for helping me. Those creeps suddenly showed up and drove me away from my lookout spot. Whoops. Who cares about that? The creeps took Meg hostage and took her into this room. You're really strong, aren't you? Please, help Meg! Okay, we will help Meg, but let's go ahead and heal and save, because we're next to the machine. Okay, let's go back up. Let's go into the room. Now, hand over our data ROM. Of all the people it could have ended up with, it had to be with you, Nett, the whiz of data analysis. It wouldn't do to let you keep it. This is the Team Cipher dude. Nett, alright, keep your hands off my sister. The data ROM's right here. Cipher guy. Good boy. You'd catch on real quick. Toss me that data ROM nice and easy now. Heh, okay. I'll thank you for returning the data ROM. By the way, let me guess. Are you maybe thinking it doesn't matter because you've already copied the data on this? Captain, we've finished completely scrubbing data from ONBS servers. It's all gone, sir. Yeah. What? Wahaha! Cipher Dude says, that's why I'm not worried. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? Well, thanks for being such a great host. But we've got to go. Here's your sister back. Meg. Nett! Nett. Meg, are you alright? Huh? What are you doing there, punk? I hate to be rude, but I've got no time to lose. Get out of my way. Cipher Commander Exol, EXOL, would like to battle. Sends out a Loudred and a Girafarig. Loudred is a normal type Pokemon, and so is Girafarig. Girafarig is also a Psychic type, so normal and Psychic type. They're both level 23 Pokemon. We'll use the Confusion move on Loudred. We'll use the Faint Attack bonus move on, because Dark over Psychic, on Girafarig. $366 EXP for each non-Shadow Pokemon. We're taking out the Girafarig. Mawile is now in play. Mawile is a Shadow Pokemon. Only a Steel type in this game, not yet a Steel and Fairy. Loudred does the jump there. Okay, we will use... Mawile, we can actually do more than one shot on it. Question is, how do we want to attack it? Because it's a Steel type Pokemon. Let's use Confusion on Mawile. We'll use Faint Attack on Loudred. Mawile will be able to take more than one shot, I think. Yeah, because it's... Loudred is down 310 EXP for each non-Shadow Pokemon. Espeon is now level 30. Espeon can learn Swift. Yeah, that'd be a good move to learn. Let's see, we will have it replace Tackle. Tackle's Ulrika's move at 35, so we will have Swift at a 60 power base Tackle. $310 EXP for each non-Shadow Pokemon. Raichu is now in. Mawile uses Shadow Rush as a move. Okay, well again we'll use Confusion on Mawile to knock it down a little more. We'll use Faint Attack on Raichu. Mawile uses Shadow Rush. Houndoom is down, but that's fine. We will continue our ways. We actually don't have our strongest other Pokemon in, but I think we'll probably still be okay. We will use Confusion on Raichu, and then on the Voltorb turn, since we subbed in Voltorb, we'll start throwing Pokeballs at Mawile. $300 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon for taking out that last Pokemon before we try to hopefully catch Mawile. We just can't attack. Espeon's move we will use. We're just gonna keep throwing Pokeballs at it and then hope for the best against Mawile. Trouble. Ooh, this is kind of a challenging one. I'm hoping we can catch it with a normal Pokeball and not have to use a Great Ball, but we'll see. Cipher Commander Exol has been beaten, and we also have a new Pokemon. Gwa! You're some kind of battling pro? You get 2000 G for winning. Drat! I didn't see this coming. But I've got what I came for. I don't need to stick around when I've got this data ROM. Adios! Let's save, because we just caught a Shadow Pokemon, bumping us up to 20. We'll go back and heal in a moment, but let's keep moving. Nett. Oh, Yo-Yo, are you okay? You got us out of that jam. Bit, but not all the data analysts was finished. Those Cipher creeps. Nett. Still, from what we did manage to decrypt, a part of Cipher's criminal plans became clear. For instance, Cipher was behind the disappearance of that cargo ship, the SS Libra. There's more. Cipher is planning a major attack on Phenac City. Meg, oh no, Nett, is that true? Marcia's gone off to Phenac City. She said she was going to investigate why the town's communication systems are down. Wait, what? Cipher could attack there at any time. Nett, Yo-Yo, you need your help. Please, could you inform the mayor of Phenac City about Cipher's coming attack? Nett, Phenac is east of here. Let them know about Cipher's attack plan as soon as possible. I'll do my best to recover the precious data that they delete. Meg, Marcia, I hope she's okay. Bit. In Phenac City, there is a guy named Justys who is the leader of the Prestige Precept Center. Try to hook up with him. I'm sure he'll be eager to help you stop Cipher from attacking his town. So we are currently at 944. Let's keep moving. Alright, we will keep moving. We're making decent progress. I think we're probably over a third through the game now. Hard to know for sure. But right now we've got to, yeah, let's heal here first. Alright, let's get back out here. Okay, Spinnerack can now be purified. Hey, we are getting through that lineup just by playing through the game. Keep going, we'll go back towards the lab before we go into Phenac City. Alright, back to the lab. Let's go ahead and purify the Spinnerack. There's a Pokemon that's ready to open its heart. Spinnerack opened the door to its heart. Spinnerack regained the move Dig. Spinnerack regained the move Refresh. Spinnerack obtained a ribbon. Alright, that's a nice purification. Let's go back in. We can now swap in a Ralts, I suppose. Well, let's see. There's some other ones we haven't even gotten to yet. Well, we can put Ralts, that's fine. Let's see what we have as Pokemon now, as choices. Because we have more choices for Shadow Pokemon. So we've got, let's see, we've got Espeon, Houndoom, Voltorb, Makuhita, Carvanha, we've got Flappy, we've got Spiel, Teddy Ursa, Baltoy, Seedot, Gulpin, Hoppip, Shroomish, Delcatty, Gligar, Vulpix, Sandshrew, Duskull, Numel, Mawile, and we've got Spinarak. It's like having Ralts does give us an interesting option here. Right? Still got Flappy, Makuhita. Wait. Oh yeah, Makuhita is currently being purified. Yeah. Then we'll eventually get Ralts as well. Okay, cool. On monitors responding. Okay, yeah, we can check it out. Start with the Oasis Pokestop, or Poke Spot left first. Oh. Cave Poke Spot. There's a wild Zubat there. Let's try to catch it. Level 16 Zubat. Let's switch Pokemon and not knock it out. Let's go and put in, like, I don't know, like Ralts or something. Or even, yeah, let's put in Houndoom. I'm just afraid Espeon at this point is too strong. Take it out. Use an Ember move on Zubat. One of its lower attack moves. Oh no, it still knocked it out. Well, the wild Zubat grew tired and fled, so we knocked it out. Sad. Even Ember did too much damage. Darn. Oh well. That sucks. I guess we could try and jump out and see if we can get that encounter again, right? Give it a try. since we just saved. All right, let's try it again. Okay, no Zubat. Who's at this stage? Okay, we'll go to Phenac City, a gorgeous oasis-like city that is targeted by Cipher. Lady at the front of Phenac City, welcome to Phenac, and hooray! Congratulations! Incredible as it may seem, you're exactly the 1 millionth visitor to Phenac. In commemoration, please accept this disc case, which already comes with some battle CDs. Yo-Yo obtained the disc case. Yo-Yo obtained the Battle CD 01. Yo-Yo obtained the Battle CD 07. You obtained the Battle CD20. Okay, you should take that to the Realgam Tower next to the town. Go, go, go! The Realgam Tower is a short ways away in the northwest. You'll see it right away. The Realgam Tower is a tough battling facility where trainers can enjoy battle sims among other events using battle CDs. Off you go. Have a good time. Apparently, we are going to the Realgam Tower. An immense members-only tower that is jam-packed with entertainment. Trudly, what is it with these battle CD things? TRUDLY. Pokemon appear alright, but when the battle ends, they just fade away. You don't get to keep them? Folly. FOLLY. Oh, sheesh. I dropped all my secret savings into them because I thought I'd get rare Pokemon for real. There goes my money down the proverbial drain. Let's get out of here. Trudly, what do we do with these battle CD things? Folly. What good are they if they won't give us any Pokemon? Just toss them out somewhere. The spot monitor is responding. They toss the things anywhere though? Okay, well in the lobby in the entrance area we can get a protein in the Realgam Tower area. Lady says, this is Realgam Tower. It's the summit of battling. Let's see. There are the Coliseum battles, Battle Sims, and Battle Bingo. So many choices, I can't decide what kind of battle I should try today. This guy says, I'm supposed to keep quiet about it, but I was the 1 millionth visitor to Phenac City. So someone in Phenac gave me a battle CD as a memento. Well, don't you think that's lucky? I intend to stay around here for some more good times. Okay, so they're just telling everyone they're the 1 millionth visitor. Cool. Wow, Slee says, I can never get over how tall this place is. On top of the tower is a Coliseum. I'd love to take part in Coliseum battles, but I'm afraid of heights. Let's see where the Poke spots have, I guess, if there's anything. Nothing at this one. Nothing here. Let's go inside Realgam Tower. Obviously, this was the end for Coliseum, but let's see what we have here. Okay, we're at that room with the 4 colors. So they changed it up a little bit because we couldn't just go straight up this way, Coliseum. There's an item box in this room, which gives us 1 Carbos. Okay, so we can go left, up, or right. Let's start by going left and see what happens. On the left side, there's a guy looking at a bunch of stuff. I'm thinking of entering Coliseum battles, but before I do that, I'll stock up on items at this shop. So it's a shop area on the left side. Hello, welcome to our Pokemon Mart. How may I serve you? So this is a nice place to get TMs, huh? So this is a Realgam Tower Pokemon Mart. We have 38,233 gold, so happens. We get a Hyper Potion here, 1200 G, restores HP of a Pokemon by 200 points. Full Heal, heals all the status problems of a Pokemon at 600 G. Revive, 1500 G. Revives a faint Pokemon with half its HP, and then there are a bunch of TMs you can buy. They're like decent, I suppose. There's TM10 Hidden Power. The attack power varies among different Pokemon. Generally, it's going to do a decent damage. TM14 is Blizzard, 5500 G. A vicious snow and wind attack that may freeze the foe. TM15 is Hyper Beam, powerful but needs recharging the next turn. TM16 its Light Screen creates a wall of light that lowers special attack damage. TM17 is Protect. Negates all damage but may fail if used in succession. TM20 is Safeguard. Prevents status abnormality with a mystical power. TM25 is Thunder. Strikes the target with a Thunderbolt. It may paralyze. 5500 G. TM16, 17, and 20 were all 3000 G. TM15 was 7500 G. TM14 was 5500 G. TM33 is Reflect, creates a wall of light that weakens physical attacks. 3000 G. And then we've got Fire Blast as a TM38, 5500 G. Now the question is whether I want to buy any of these, right? Because there's some decent, like Fire Blast is a legitimately good TM. I'm like thinking, let's see, we got 38,000. You can probably learn Fire Blast. So all right, let's get TM38. We will buy it. Okay, let's look at our moves. We have a TM. We actually bought a TM at this time, I know, surprising. We're gonna use Fire Blast on, and teach it to, Houndoom. And have it teach over Ember. But look at this. Fire Blast does 120 damage, accuracy 85. Replacing an Ember move that is 25, which is 40 power and 100 accuracy. So from 40 to 120 for a main move. That's big. So let's change it up in terms of moveset here. Remember, Houndoom is a dark and fire type Pokemon. We'll switch Fire Blast and, well, I don't know. I think Feint Attack is still the best move, probably, because I mean it's only 5 PP. So Houndoom, Feint Attack, Fire Blast, Bite, and then Charm. And then for so I think this is likely the order for Espeon. I mean, Quick Attack is a special move, so maybe Quick Attack doesn't need to be put up front. We can keep Confusion, Bite, and then Swift. Heading back. We'll take the right side now instead of the left. That's a nice purchase. Let's go the right side from that center room. Oh, so the right side is kind of a Pokemon Center healing area. There's an old man here who says, Battle Bingo's an excellent, exciting challenge. What should I say? How should I say this? It's fun because it makes you think about the types of Pokemon you may face. So there is a PC here, and then you can also heal at the Pokemon Center. We may as well heal while we're here. Heading back to the middle, and then we can head up this time instead of left or right. That'll take us on another one of these little rides over to up top. Looks like this is now the lobby area, so they changed the train kind of station-y areas a little bit. The big guy says here, I'm not saying battle sims aren't fun, they are. But I prefer doing things for real. Mount battles, more my style. Let me tell you what I'm striving at now. A non-stop 100 trainer run through Mount Battle. I don't rightly know if my Pokemon or I have the willpower to get it out, but something I will do one of these days. And another guy says, Mayor Phenac used to drop in pretty much every day, but I haven't seen him around for some while now. I hope he's not sick or anything. Found one Ultra Ball on the left side. I mean, we know what the mayor of Phenac City was, right? Hasn't been around for good reason. Right. Okay, so let me go through the left entrance first. From off the side. Casino machines, nothing's really happening here. If you go to the counter, welcome to Battle Bingo. How may I serve you today? What is Battle Bingo? Battle Bingo is a strategy game that is played on a bingo card with 16 panels arranged in a 4x4 grid. The 16 panels are turned over and exposed one by one. Flip over panels to form a vertical, horizontal, or diagonal line to score a bingo. Keep forming bingo lines until all panels are flipped over or you run out of moves. If all panels are flipped over, 10 bingo lines will be completed, and you win the game. How do I play? At the start of the game, you will have 1 Pokemon and 2 Master Balls. Your Pokemon will also have entry points. To flip over a panel, 1 EP is required. If all your Pokemon use up their EP, no more panels can be flipped over. At that point, it's game over for you. How do I choose panels? On the first turn, you may select any one of the 16 panels and flip it over. The next panel that can be flipped must be next to an already flipped over panel. Think ahead and plan the sequence for flipping panels. What happens when a panel is flipped? There are 2 kinds of panels. One kind is marked with a Pokemon type and the other with a question mark. If you try to flip a panel marked with a Pokemon type, a hidden Pokemon will appear. You must battle this Pokemon with Pokemon you entered in the game. The battle will be a strictly one-on-one match with no switching of Pokemon. If you win the battle or catch the opposing Pokemon with a Master Ball, the contested panel can be flipped over. If the opposing Pokemon is caught, you may choose it as your own for panel battles for the next panel on. The question panels can be opened just by using 1 EP. They hide EPs and Master Balls for the player's use. What happens when you get a bingo? If you complete a line of flipped over panels, you score a bingo. You are awarded a single EP for each bingo line. If you quit the game before the end, you are given Poke coupons match the number of bingo lines you made. Complete the card, you're awarded a bonus for leftover EP and Master Balls in addition to the regular prize. If all your Pokemon run out of EP, it's game over since you will no longer be able to flip panels. In that case, you will not be given any Poke coupons that may have earned it in the game. Please be aware of that. What kinds of cards are there? In the beginning, you can only choose one of the 3 novice cards. When all 3 are cleared, the regular cards become available. In the same manner, clear the regular cards to access the expert cards. When the card is cleared for the first time, you will win a wonderful prize. If you choose to play with the card that has already been cleared, the positions of the 16 panels will be shuffled. As a result, you can always enjoy entirely new combinations each time you make a challenge. Alright, we can try one, and then we'll get out of here. We'll use the 500G to play one. Thank you! These cards are available for play right now. We have 3 choices. We can do Dragonair, Nidoran, or Lotad. We'll do Dragonair on Novice. Dragonair card, a simple card for learning the rules. Cool. Sure. I'm not going to pretend I understood everything we just looked at there, but... So there are water spaces, there are fire spaces, and grass spaces. So we want to complete a line. We want to try to get a bingo. I guess the earliest thing is probably trying to get a grass here, right? I guess if we can flip this one, then we get a green, right? Torchic appeared. So, probably because it's a fire one. Okay, we can... Dragonair's only move is If we use Dragonair, use Outrage on it, and that'll probably do some damage. So we took out Torchic by KO. We add the panel. So Torchic fled. Okay, so it doesn't mean we get a whole grass area. It looks like we gotta take one of the ones right next to it. So if we do the next one over, for example, and we enter using an EP. Pineco is in play because it's a grass type. So say if we try to catch it, we want to catch it and get the Pokemon. I guess knocking it out doesn't really matter because these are Master Balls, so they're auto catch. We've caught a Pineco for our team, I guess, which gives us a Pineco for play. So we're just kind of moving it, next to it. So I think we probably want to grab this top one. There's still 2 EP we can use. Pineco has the move Giga Drain and Overgrow. Let's enter Pineco against the fire Pokemon Charmander, and let's just go and catch it, I suppose. I guess we have some kind of limitations on Master Balls. We caught the Charmander, it gives us another go at it. So we can only do anything that's immediately adjacent. So we started out with 2 Master Balls. We can probably go for another. Let's go ahead and try to take out this Pokemon, I guess. Charmander versus Cyndaquil. I'm just trying to clear panels here. Charmander using the Flamethrower. I guess we're gonna have to try to wipe out the Cyndaquil. This is not actually the best matchup. I guess it would have been advantageous to do same type attack bonus moves, which I'm only really realizing as a good strategy here. Like, how many squares can you get for each of the 2 EPs? Is functionally what we're trying to do here. We can at least knock out the Cyndaquil. Take the square. So we took the square. We'll take Pineco into this question mark battle on the bottom left, which gets us the bingo. We got an EP +1. That's cool. Making 1 bingo line earned 1 EP. Let's put it on. We can put it on Dragonair, Pineco, or Charmander. Let's put on Trico. Let's give the point to Trico. Oh, we have one more we can do. So we can put in Trico and Dragonair back. So we got 2 EPs. Cool. So that frees us up to put in all 3 again. Let's try to grab this one. And if we can grab like a bunch of these on this side, that'd be nice. We're entering Dragonair. We got another Master Ball under that panel. That's a nice bonus too, like kind of like the EPs. All right, let's go. So we got another Master Ball. That's our 3rd. So let's go and catch a water type here. Let's put in... Yeah, we can put in Trico, I suppose. Mudkip in play. Well, this will get us a water type by using a Master Ball on it. I guess Trico would have had the type advantage on Mudkip. Eh. Well, we have a Mudkip in now. It occurs to me I should have used Charmander. Oh well. We can use the Mudkip versus the water type on this side and try to get the line here against Poliwag. We'll just have to keep using Surf. Both sides use the Surf. Bingo mechanic is kind of interesting, and obviously I was kind of still learning the rules, but... We are not connecting with any of these Surf moves, though. Yikes. Poliwag is just wiping the floor against Mudkip here. Oh yeah, because of Water Absorb. Is there any chance... Give in. We've lost this battle because of Water Absorb, and I wasn't paying close attention to that. So we lost that. Okay. Can we get past this grass Pokemon? If we use the Charmander against grass. Charmander would clear through Rosalia here. Flamethrower would clear through Rosalia with the same type attack bonus. This Flamethrower will clear through Rosalia. We'll grab this one. That still doesn't work though. Because I'm down to 1 EP. Unless this one lands an EP for me. We can try and hope it lands an EP for me. Oh, 2 more EP. That's a relief. Okay. We will put in Trico. 1. Okay, Charmander 1. Trico 1. That should get us the clear, because Trico can use grass against water and actually take this top square. Now that we can actually hit Poliwag with an actual grass type move. You can use Giga Drain, even though Poliwag hits first with Surf. Okay, we knocked Poliwag out. Alright, we got the second bingo here. By clearing that bingo, making one bingo line earns you 1 EP. That's cool. Okay. So we're going to use Charmander to take the second line, but the next one I think we're going to want Trico again. So let's give Trico 1 to clear the water stage next. Let's go ahead and do Charmander on the grass line, because fire is going to be good against grass. Flamethrower against Chikorita should be pretty good. Again, the actual spawns on any particular bingo thing varies, but the typing is still the typing, so. We've taken out Chikorita. And we want versatility in our lineups, and now we're getting it, right? We have Dragon, Grass, Fire, and Water. Got a bingo, got us another 1 EP. We will add it to, let's see. I think we may want to do Charmander and try to go down. Well, then again, there's the water. Trico could just hit. Let's give it a Trico, actually. Trico can go down here and grab this water one and take another bingo. So I can blow through, but there's a bingo choice. When do I pick bingo as a choice? I mean, we just claimed a bingo. Like, if we call for bingo, because we just got one. Does that work? Does that do anything? Oh, maybe it's just looking at the bingo card. That's what it is. Okay. We will fight through. Giga Drain should do a good job against Remoraid. Do that pretty quickly. That clears another line. Got a bingo. Making one bingo line earns you 1 EP. We'll add another one to Trico. That's fine. Because we can go and grab these two next, I suppose. And Trico can do both. Squirtle has the water type. Trico will obviously put the type advantage here. So Bingo seems to really award type advantages. At least in the early stages here in the novice Bingo battles. And they auto-heal after every battle, so that's cool. Okay, we took Squirtle out. Hey, that got us the diagonal. That's cool. So that gives us one more EP. We can use, actually we don't have to use it on Trico. We can use it on, Mudkip. I think we're gonna clear the bingos here, so. Next one would be using this with Trico. And this Dragonair card. Totodile. That's gonna be a quick clear for Trico. Giga Drain. All right, got another 1 EP. So water goes against fire, so let's get one more in Charmander, and that should clear everyone. All right, we'll do Mudkip against the fire. Alright, Mudkip Surf should clear that pretty well. That's 2 bingos. At 2 more EPs. Doesn't really matter at this point. We can put 1 more on Charmander though. 1 on Dragonair, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But we are gonna clear this grass one. We can just use Charmander and wrap it up. Alright, took the Bulbasaur out. That is going to be all 10 bingo lines. We win. That's pretty cool. This was all 200 bingo coupons. It's a clear. Congratulations. You flipped every panel. Congratulations, you have completed the Dragonair card. Let's see. You have 10 complete bingo lines. We'll add up the remaining EP and Master Ball's penny. And you've earned 240 Poke coupons. Also, you've completed the Dragonair card for the first time. Please accept this reward. 2 ethers, apparently. Cool, so that's one of the modes in Realgam Tower now. Took a little while to get through, I guess, but it was kind of interesting. A person at the counter says, going back to the lobby area, welcome to Realgam Tower, the pride of Phenac City. It is a fully integrated facility dedicated to battling. Trainers may take part in the Coliseum battles, battle sims, and battle bingo. We sincerely hope you enjoy, with your heart's content, all that we have to offer. Also, you can earn Poke coupons here. They can be exchanged at Mount Battle for items and TMs. On the right side, there's another person. Oh, your face! I've seen you somewhere before. Where was it now? I remember now. You were on TV. You were with that mustache man. But you know what? You look better on TV than in person. Wow. Wow. Okay, on the right side, what do we have? One person behind the screens. Battle Sims let you experience all sorts of battles using battle CDs. There are many kinds of battle CDs from easy to tough. I think there are 50 in all, but after that break-in, most of them were gone from the shop. But, you know, those battle CDs are bound to be somewhere. I hope you'll work hard and get many battle CDs. Welcome. You may experience battle sims here using battle CDs. Unfortunately, thieves made off with a huge haul recently. So, we only have a small selection of battle CDs available right now. What's more, 2 customers just came in and bought up most of what we had left. Oh, but if you have battle CDs of your own, you certainly may use them for battle sims. Oh, but if you have battle CD, okay. Please do let me know if you have a battle CD you would like to play. So, how may I serve you today? You may conduct battle sims, okay. So you can either choose battle CDs, which we have 1, 7, and 20, or we can actually buy CDs. Looks like they're battle CD shops. There's battle CD 2, 3, and 4. They're each 1000 G. Info. Set your battle CD in this device. That's all you need to do to take on a virtual trainer in battle. Each battle CD contains Pokemon for you to use. You'll be sure to experience all kinds of battles. Think about the tight matchups and movesets of your Pokemon and the opponent's Pokemon when you make the challenge. Okay, let's try out a battle CD challenge. The first one is Flying versus Flying. Battle CD 1. Difficulty 1 of 3 stars. Predict the opponent's moves to win. It is going to be level 50 Pidgeot versus a level 50 Tropius. It's a 2-turn limit single battle, win the battle to clear. Okay, let's give it a try. Battle CD 1. Alright, very fancy looking battle mechanic thingy. Sim Trainer Poplet, Poplet, sends out that level 50 Tropius. We're using a level 50 Pidgeot. This gets interesting in terms of what moves we use, right? Double Edge is a pretty good move. Gust, not so good. Agility doesn't really add anything. Feather Dance, I don't really know what Feather Dance is as a move, to be honest. Feather Dance... Feather Dance... Looks like it is... it looks like it's a lower stage kind of move. Lower, like, specials. Let's see if we can hit with Double Edge. Twice. Maybe? That's not enough. I don't think. Unless Tropius... Tropius flew up high. That doesn't help. We can't hit it from there. Double Edge can't hit something in the middle of the sky, so... It's an interesting puzzle, I guess. Player tied against Poplet. Yeah. move's power is boosted if its type is the same as its Pokemon type. Pokemon that is up in the sky using Fly will take double damage from Gust. Huh. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing. Alright. Didn't know you could even attack things in the sky. Must be a... I guess Gust could work in Tropius because it's also a grass-type Pokemon. So if we do Gust first. Super effective. Did 49 damage. Okay, if we use Gust again... does super effective damage, so 2 Gusts take it out. We've beaten Sim Trainer Poplet. I actually did not know until now that you can actually use a move to take Fly out. Interesting. It's interesting because 2-turn Fly is not usually used in competitive. Alright, we've cleared... Congratulations, you've cleared that Battle CD, a wonderful battle too. Commemorate your clearing Battle CD 1 for the first time. Please accept this Super Potion. Interesting. Alright, well, we will try another Battle CD. Let's try Battle CD 7. Difficulty 2 of 3, Machamp's Macho Romp. The stronger the foe, the hotter it gets. It is a level 20 Machamp versus a level 50 Aggron. Single battle, unlimited turns win the battle to clear. Interesting. Okay. Let's do Battle CD7. It is such a weird moveset where certain Fly moves can hit Fly. Or like, I guess Gust. I guess there are certain moves like Sky Uppercut that can hit it. Wow. So certain moves can knock Pokemon out of the sky. Huh. Essentially, or hit things that are mid-fly. We're in the Battle CD7. Again, these are all optional. Sim Trainer Jorg, J-O-R-G, has a level 50 Aggron, and we only have a level 20 Machamp. Machamp is going to have the fight type advantage on Aggron. Brick Break can do pretty good damage, I know that. Foresight's not going to do much. Swords Dance. If you can get off a Swords Dance against these guys. Earthquake obviously does strong damage. It's one of the best moves in the game. Oh, Aggron uses a Protect early. That would have given us a Swords Dance. A chance. Well, let's use Earthquake here. It is super effective, but only does 29 damage here. Aggron uses Counter. That's not going to be good for me. Aggron dug a hole. Machamp uses Earthquake. takes a critical hit down, super effective on Aggron. So we beat Sim Trainer Jork Earthquake hitting a Pokemon under Dig. I mean, that just makes sense because it's already underground. So we beat that. Congratulations, you've cleared Battle CD7, a wonderful battle too. To commemorate your clearing Battle CD7 for the first time, please accept this Great Ball. Okay, let's also try Battle CD20. 3-star difficulty out of 3. Let's slip the Houndoom. Time for a quick change artist. We check the battle CD. It's a 3 versus 3 battle. Well, 2 versus 2 with backup, I guess. There's Salamence, level 50, Duskull level 50, and Houndoom level 50 on our side. And we're facing a level 50 Wobbuffet, a level 50 Banette, and a level 50 Wynot. So in the last one, Aggron was a Steel and Rock type Pokemon. And then before that, Tropius was a Grass and Flying type Pokemon. Wobbuffet is a Psychic type, as is Wynot. And then Banette is a Ghost type Pokemon. Let's see. Let's give this a try. Alright, let's give it a try. Battle CD20. Sim Trainer Exol, ACEL, sent out Wobbuffet and Banette. So we got Salamence and Dusclops, and I assume some of this will be strategic. Yeah, Salamence has Protect, which probably is part of the play here. Where I'm guessing Dusclops might have a double attack move, maybe? Scary Face isn't that strong, Focus Energy isn't that strong, Rest is just okay. We use Salamence's Protect, let me see how that works. I don't know. Because we only have 4 turns. But Salamence doesn't really have a move that can attack, that's the thing. I mean, Scary Face would intimidate. So we say did Scary Face on Wobbuffet or something. Shadow Punch does have the same type of attack damage. We use that on Wobbuffet. What's that like? Wait, I could have used Wait, no, I couldn't have used Ice Beam. Wobbuffet, okay. Banette uses Knockoff. I don't think I'm going to beat this right now in 4 moves, but I'm just trying to. We'll give it one try. Dusclops uses Shadow Punch, which actually is super effective against Wobbuffet, but like, what move does Houndoom have that like is playable? Crunch could be effective against Wobbuffet. Flamethrower is pretty strong. Sunny Day, Solar Beam. So if we say put in Houndoom, in place of Salamence. Oh yeah, Wobbuffet's Shadow Tag prevents Salamence from switching out. So this must be just one of those challenging puzzle battles. Well, we'll use Scary Face, I guess, on Banat, and then we use Shadow Punch on Banat. Ghost versus Ghost might take out. The Wobbuffet Shadow Tag definitely makes things rough. I don't think Focus Energy really does anything. Like, I think you would have to knock Wobbuffet out to have much of a run here. Which we're not going to do in time, obviously. We got the Why Not in play now, but Salamence just doesn't have moves to attack, which is very interesting. We use Shadow Punch on, like, Why Not? Yeah, we will continue and move forward. We didn't beat Exol, but that's okay. Now we know. It's like 3-star battles are kind of interesting, I suppose. Let's go back into the normal part of the game. That was optional anyway. Thank you for playing. May I help you with anything else? If the opponent's team has a Pokemon with the ability Shadow Tag, how will you switch your Pokemon in and out? Alright, we'll go back. Let us go towards the middle, if we can even access the middle right now. I don't know. We're still pretty early in Realgam Tower, so presumably. Hello, welcome to Realgam Tower. Unfortunately, I must inform you that the Coliseum is undergoing maintenance. Please do come back and make a challenge when we reopen. Go back towards Phenac. so we are back. Oh, you're back already? You should have gone off to play at the Realgam Tower forever. Wow, really? Okay, we'll go to the left side towards the Pokemon Center. This uniform's too tight on me. There, this is all there was that fit me though. It's nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Okay, we're in the Pokemon Center area. This guy says, I'm a trainer and I've been on the road. But what is with this town's Pokemon Center? There's no one here. How am I supposed to get my Pokemon healed? We're kind of hooped here. Yeah, there is no one at the Pokemon Center. The healing machine. Interesting. If we go downstairs, there's also nobody. Go into the middle where the fountain is, there's the guy running around. The spawn monitor is responding. Okay, there's a Duskull chasing this dude around the fountain. Can I talk to the guy? No, maybe not. Okay, if we go to the right side, there's a guy in a hat. You say you've come from Pyrite? When I was young, I often battled in the town square. It brings back memories. So we can go through the door under the water fountain area. Looks like it's just a house. There's a TV. We bring you ONBS News. This is a story on the man who works inside Pyrite's landmark, the town's giant windmill. The man is familiar to all... Okay, it's the same news. So the news is still behind because ONBS was taken over, but there's no news on that yet. We go up further. Up above that area, there's a little hidden item area where we get 3 Ultra Balls, little item chest. There's also a lady here in pink who says, oh, have I seen a TV cameraman and a reporter? Not me. I'm not interested in that sort of thing. So no one at the Pokemon Center. We go up towards the shop area on the more of the northwestish side. Sorry, kid, we're not open today. Shops need to take holidays too, right? Ha ha ha. Yeah, it certainly does not look open. Okay. There's a spot detector thing, I guess we can check that out before we come back to Phenac. See if there is anything in the Pokespots. We're out of the stuff for it. Spot monitor's responding, no kidding. Yeah, I don't have any more of the stuff for random battles. Also, it's not like a big deal, I suppose. I can probably buy more. Oh, there's a wild Phanpy here. Let's go and catch it. This is at the Oasis Poke. Poke spot. Let's switch Pokemon. Let's not use our Espeon or Houndoom. We gotta go to another Pokemon and not knock out the Phanpy. And we can use a Shadow Rush move. See how much damage we can do to the Phanpy. Okay, we can do it a bunch of times. Alright, just chipping away at Phanpy. Right, we will throw some Pokeballs and we gotta get more too. Not Phanpy. Yeah, that's cool, but let's go to Gotti and get more, have Gotti be able to get more shop stuff. Welcome, Agati says, we've just added Poke Snacks for a fine selection of Pokemon merchandise. I've got to tell you, I'm overjoyed to hear that wild Pokemon have returned. Maybe Egan anticipated that would happen. I wouldn't put it past it. That legendary trainer. Okay, we can buy at least 10 more Pokeballs. Let's fill that up again. That gives us another Premier Ball, and then we can buy more Poke Snacks. Let's buy like 10 more. Each one is 300 each. No bonus on the Poke Snacks, but we can put more down and see if we can catch more wild Pokemon. Alright, let's put some snacks at the Poke spots. Now we gotta put more again. Just put one in each spot for now. Oasis and Rock and whatnot. Alright, we are gonna head back to Phenac City. Okay, we've moved past the fountain area. We can move up the stairs now. We can go up to the top area. A few places we can go. Let's start by going, I know the mayor's not out this way, but let's go out on the right side, talk to the guy with the Absol. Isn't this one fine town? We'll be living here for a long time. I figure it's awesome. Isn't that right, Absol? Apple! Do we go through the right area? Oh, we leave Phenac City. Okay, so that was the right. That's one of the right entrances or exits out. Okay, we go down to the middle. Hi, are you a visitor? Oh, so you're traveling. This is the Prestige Precept Center, but everyone calls it Pre-Gym. The leader's Justys. He's very skilled and he's a great person. Everyone looks up to him. Okay, we'll do more of that, but let's go left. There's a lady here, first of all. The mayor's house is right over there. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him around lately. Has he gone away on vacation? Now let's go in. Lady says, the mayor's gone out. Who knows when he'll decide to come back. Oh, house sitting is so deadly dull. Oh, it's so boring. Boring! Okay, ONBS. News on the TV is still the same. Oh, hi, guy. The mayor's bedroom is upstairs. There's no going up there. Oh, I'm so bored. If there were some music, it might make things less boring. So you can't go up the stairs. Do the house sitting. Okay, so nothing we can do up there. We go around the mayor's house. And nothing we can do back here either. You know, the fountains. If we go up past the pre-gym, what do we see? Hello, youngster. The stadium up ahead is no longer in use. Ever since the Realgam Tower went up, all the battles have been held there. I can't even go through it now, from the looks of it. Okay, so we can't go there now. It's gone. Or at least you can't go there now. On the right side, there is a building. It's just someone's house. Okay, but on the desk, there is a music disc. Hey, music disc. Appears to be a music disc with a song by a pop idol. Oh, man says. Oh, that. It's popular among girls, but not when a man like me needs or wants. It seems a waste to just throw it out so you can have it. Take it with you, okay? Oh, and you're tired. Feel free to have a snooze in that bed there. Do you remember that music disc? It's pop. Okay. You can just rest in this guy's bed. Okay. Sure. We can go back to the mayor's house with the music CD. We can talk to the lady, maybe. Oh, now don't you have something nice? Let me see. Yes. Oh, wow. Score! Maybe this will make things less boring. We hand over the music disc. Oh, wow. It's Rumba of Love. I'll borrow this. Okay, she's gonna... No, leave me alone. You're spoiling my concentration. So you can just go upstairs now. Go upstairs. There's an item on the ground. Voltorb can now be purified. No, that's not the item. The item is one Mayor's Note. You obtain the Mayor's Note. Wow! This appears to be a letter from the Mayor to Justys. Yo-Yo read the letter. Justys. There is bad trouble brewing. Of all places, our beloved Phenac is now the target of Cipher. Already, Cipher's members are secretly taking the places of prominent members of our society. If something's not done, the city will be taken over by Cipher without anyone noticing what's happened. Justys, I must turn to you for help. We need your abilities to overcome the crisis facing our city. You, as the leader of the Prestige Precept Center, should be able to do something. It may be too late, however, already I feel threatened by... The letter ended abruptly. Oh, hi guy, lady says. What might you be reading? You're not getting that silly idea of delivering that letter to Preachum's Justy. Cipher. Oh, the lady's a Cipher peon. Oh, you naughty boy. You need to be taught a lesson for snooping. So this is actually Cipher peon Exin, E-X-I-N-N, would like to battle. Sends out a Seviper and a Snorunt. Seviper is a poison type Pokemon. Snorunt is an ice type Pokemon. One of them's a Shadow. The Snorunt is a Shadow Pokemon. Okay, we will use Confusion on Seviper, which should knock it out. For Houndoom, let's switch Pokemon. Let's switch to like Voltorb or something. I don't want to knock it out. Let's see. Snorunt. Yeah. Let's switch to Voltorb. Seviper is down. That's going to give each of our non-Shadow Pokemon 235 EXP. Golbat now in play. Shadow Wave from Snorunt as a move. That'll do super effective damage to Espeon. So I think the last one was at level 21. This Golbat is now level 22. We can use Confusion on it. Meanwhile, you will use Shadow Rush on Snorunt from Voltorb and just chip away a little bit without taking it out. $402 EXP for our non-Shadow Pokemon. Mighty Ina now in play for Exin. Shadow Wave from Snorunt. We will use Swift on Mighty Ina. Oh, actually attacks both. Swift attacks both Pokemon. Okay, we'll just... I suppose that's fine. We'll use Voltorb's Spark on Mighty Ina instead then. Swift looks like it hits both enemies, which might be okay in terms of us chipping away a little bit at Snorunt. Keep using a Swift. We'll use Spark on Mighty Ina. We're just trying to lower it. Just trying not to knock things out here. Mighty Ina is paralyzed. Mighty Ina level 21 Dark and Fire type Pokemon. And the quirkiness here, or actually it's just a Dark type Pokemon, what am I saying? We're doing this just so that we and doing a Swift on both. Guess we can use a Shadow Rush on Snorunt. We're just trying not to knock Snorunt out here. $288 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon for taking out Mighty Ina. So it seems that using the Swift move is okay, because we're not going to actually knock anything out. That's good. Okay, we'll use Swift again, and then let's start using Pokeballs to try to capture the Snorunt. We've just been very cautious. We didn't want to destroy things. Alright, we got the Snorunt down. We caught it. We've beaten Cipher Peon Exon, who says, "You really are a nasty child." 920G for winning. Exon, you weren't supposed to find that. You know, I think you'll just be wasting your time delivering that to Justys. And she runs off. Okay. What's wrong? Is there something the matter? Someone comes in. What's that? Cipher? Just Cipher appear? Tell me, did they look something like this? Cipher Peon Gonrag would like the battle. Gonrag. Okay, I don't know that I saved before this, but okay. So now we have to catch another Shadow Pokemon and not wipe out the Pineco, which is a Grass-type Pokemon. Well, we use Swift. We know that works now. We use Fire Blast on Murkrow, which is level 22. The Pineco is level 20. Because now we know Swift won't just knock out Pokemon. Fire Blast does take out Murkrow quickly. 252 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon. Taking that out. Ariados is now in play. We can just use a Confusion move to wipe that out. Pineco, Shadow Blitz. Super effective against Houndoom. Well, for the level 22 Ariados, we may still want to just use Fire Blast on it. While my Swift moves keeps knocking down Pineco. Ariados down, 350 EXP for each of our non-Shadow Pokemon. Houndoom is now level 28. Pineco useless Shadow Blitz. We'll keep using Swift. I'll just use Charm on Pineco, I guess. Not attack. I'm just trying to lower its health a little bit, and then we can start catching it. Once it's now down to yellow. Charm weakens its attack. Would be nice, because Shadow Blitz actually does a decent amount of damage. Super effective damage against Houndoom. Okay, Espeon will keep using Swift. Houndoom, let's start throwing Pokeballs at our Pineco here. We've beaten Cipher Peon Gonrag. Gonrag. And we're down and out. 920G for winning. Alright, we better save. We haven't been saving. We're at 22. Let's see if we can bring back the one... 3, 5, 6. We are all Justy. We are. People all look up to us, for we are the Justy Gang. Count off. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Perfect. When we all look this much alike, even I, your own brother, can't tell any of us apart. Everyone knows why we're here. Our job is to confound any enemies that stumble onto us here. We'll all scatter and deflect attention away from Pregen. If my plan works, we may be in the line for an admin position, maybe. Brothers, may you undertake your orders with pride and diligence to your positions! Okay. So there are a bunch of fake Justys lying around, but that's going to be an issue for later. Let us go back right now. We're going to come back to Phenac City, but let us heal and also purify a Pokemon. I think it may have been Voltorb that we can purify now. So we'll do that. We'll heal at the lab and we'll just heal the Pokemon healing machine. We'll purify the Voltorb. Pokemon is ready to open its heart. Voltorb's heart has been purified. Open door to its heart. Voltorb has regained the move Mirror Coat. Voltorb has regained the move Refresh and 979 EXP points for having been in some battles and obtained a ribbon. Cool. Alright, so now that Voltorb is in, we can put in our next... We can put in Vulpix as the next Pokemon. That we can try to, purify. We're gonna head back towards Phenac City. And then after that, we are gonna end for today and pause there. And then the Justys will be next. The Justys that are really just the Power Rangers from earlier. Alright, this is a good pause point. Thanks for watching.